is actually completely better, but I have good news, I have bad news. The good news is I saw a video of 2 cows milking each other. The other good news is I had a lot of fun at the Ren Fair this weekend with Aethel. I like my cow. I have a lot of stories if you don't mind. Yeah, the Ren Fair was amazing. I had a wonderful time. It was so nice to get out of the house for like, man, like almost all day. Just out in the sun, being productive, being creative. We just LARPed the entire time too. We were like full on RP, calling each other my lord and my lady. And whenever anyone would come up to us, we'd LARP at them too. I haven't gotten a sunburn in a really long time, but it's all cleared up now. I have a pretty solid skincare routine, so it didn't bother me none. It's kind of hard to like get into the RP aspect of it for me, which sounds strange because I love RPing. I had trouble at the Ren Fair. I felt so self-conscious because like I was filming and I also had to like be quote unquote in character and like LARP the entire time while like navigating. Like there are so many crowds of people there. We looked at the parking lot. It looked like a fucking Taylor Swift concert there. There's like thousands of people and it was so crowded, and I was just like having to film Aethel doing his skit, weaving in and out of crowds, like almost bumping into people because it's kind of hard to like tell where you're going or like who's walking past you when you're like holding a camera and trying to like film something, and at the same time just like trying to like banter back and forth with him. I got so fucking self-conscious, but over time I got used to it. I've never really actually filmed anything before outside of videos that I made with my brother when I was a kid with our old like shitty camcorder. So I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to that kind of stuff, but it was really fun. I honestly have like the urge to do it again. Like I wanna film more funny videos with him. We used an iPhone for it, which sounds like it sounds scuffed, but it's actually not. Like it films so well, like it looks professional, and it's like plug and play with the mics that we were using with it. We had like we were all mic'd up, like both me and him, and you can kind of like you can plug them right into the phone with the receiver and everything. But yeah, it was really easy. I was terrified I was gonna trip and fall and break the camera. I almost did. I don't know if you'll keep it in, but there's a part where I'm like talking to him and trying to keep up with him because he's walking kind of fast, and I didn't really watch where I was going, and I tripped on a fucking tree root and went like ah like under my breath. Bro, we went to the chillest costume store to get those. The people there were so chill and helpful. There was a nice old guy there helping us pick out our costumes and finding the right mask and right helmet for Aethel to wear. And he found something really cool. Like he had this cool dripped out cape with like fur and feathers on it. Looked like something straight out of Game of Thrones. He had like an underneath like armor kind of thing and a really cool looking sword. And unfortunately my costume that I got online didn't come in time. It's actually probably gonna come within like a week. Maybe I'll do a stream with it on, who knows. I was thinking about using that for like a convention anyway. I just got like a cape and wore it over like a black dress that I already had at home. He probably already told you guys, but he went to use the porta potty and I was waiting for him outside. This guy and his friend walked by and just said it at me while like talking to his friend. He pointed at me and said, "That girl looks like a vampire." And I was so fucking embarrassed. I thought like for a second, like, do I look scary? Like, am I frightening people by waiting outside of this porta potty? It's a compliment. I mean, I maybe, yeah, I guess so. The second time he had to go to the porta potty, I ended up just putting his helmet on and standing with the helmet on because I didn't want anyone to look at me. I guess it's because I'm so pale. I don't know. Vampires are dope. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I was just worried, like, did I scare them? Like, he looked kind of frightened. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the bad news. I'm feeling under the weather today because for 2 different reasons. One of them is I'm pretty sure I got sick from the Ren Fair because I touched a lot of stuff and wasn't able to wash my hands because I forgot to bring my fucking hand sanitizer. Bro, I touched like an implement involved in a fair game that probably thousands of people touched with their boogery, disgusting, filthy medieval hands. And then I ate $16 worth of fish and chips. We shared a $16 fish and chips. It came with one piece of fish and then another piece of fish for 2 total pieces of fish and some fries, like a handful of fries. $16. I didn't know Ren fairs were that expensive. I haven't been to one since I was like 5 years old. No wonder why my parents never took me back to one of those, because we were poor as fuck. I will say though, it was very good. Like it tasted amazing. The fish was fried to perfection. The French fries were perfectly soft and with a little bit of crunch. Very nice texture. Thanks, Joe Byron. It was sick though. I loved it. I wanted to stay there forever and ever. I honestly got tempted to ask him if he could take me again next weekend, but this is Mr. Aethelstan. I'd say my photography is quite nice. I don't really know what these mountains are called in the distance, but this was in the Santa Fe Dam area. They're very majestic, yeah. It looks like Lord of the Rings mountains. It was even more beautiful in person. And he straight up looks like an actual knight. He looks like he would fit right in like a cast of like a period film. Those are the Dregma Mountains? What's that? Yes, he looks very dashing indeed. And here's his helmet. It has like a little nipple on the top. Very cool. I like it. This is me. I had a cape on and then just like a regular dark outfit on underneath, but this cape was really cool. We got this from the costume shop too. It has like a cool pattern on the inside. And man, the weather was perfect. It wasn't too hot. The sun was out all day. It wasn't very cloudy, so we did get a little sunburnt, but the temperature was perfect. Perfecto! And then here's him clawing me. Man, this picture is so cute. I love it. I wanna get it framed on my desk. Bro, I'm like the least photogenic person in the world. Something about me, whenever I get my picture taken by someone else, and by me to an extent, I just don't know what to do with my hands, my body, my face. My face starts fucking twitching. Like I can't figure out how to smile, or if I should smile, and my eyes twitch. Can't keep my eyes open. My mouth muscles start going all over the place, like blah, 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 blah. I get like an anxiety response. Maybe I am a vampire. Yeah, I'm rejecting being caught on camera because it is physically impossible for me. Basically seizure mode. Yeah. It's easier like posing like with another person that you can like lean on, because then it's just like they absorb, like they're like a shock absorber, like a hydraulic of all my like shivers. It looks like you're trying to steal Aethel's sword. Oh, I wasn't doing that. I wasn't coveting his beautiful, magnificent blade that is instilled with various untold powers. Why would I do that? God, we looked sick though. It was so fun. I don't want to spoil too much. The video will be amazing, I will say. I think Aethel's gonna edit most of it at least, but I'm really looking forward to it. I got a lot of cool stuff on camera. There were a lot of funny moments. All the people there were so nice. They're super polite and like forgiving with our bits. Why is Aethel hands hovering, seeing vampires don't show in pictures? No, I'm right there. I'm right here. What about the podcast girl? Oh yeah, she was really nice. I think she was there with like her friends or her boyfriend. I'm not sure. I don't know. I felt like I recognized like her voice or something. I feel like I've like actually seen her podcast before. I could be wrong. I'm not good at like recognizing people, but she looked and sounded familiar. Yeah, she was a comedian. She wanted to interview both of us, but I felt like I'd be way too fucking cringe, so I just let Aethel take the stage. And she had like a turkey leg, like a huge fucking turkey leg as a mic, and was interviewing him and asked him she asked him like fuck, marry, kill a dragon, a centaur, and like another like mythical beast. She was pretty funny. She was probably hoping for some cringe. I think she got some solid fucking footy. Aethel was in like full on RP mode. He did not break character a fucking second. He was fully acting like he was a medieval man that was transported like into the future talking to this woman. It was incredible. And I was just like standing off to the side like praying that they didn't call me over to talk to me too, because I know that I would have fucking lost it. I was self-conscious and like embarrassed.